Hi and welcome to Movies Suck. Today we're having a look at Ewan Mcgregor and The Mandalorian. This story comes from HollywoodReporter.com. Let's have a look. So Lucasfilm closed out the Disney Plus panel on Friday with a few surprises. How do you top the new Star Wars trailer? I don't know, by running a new Barbie trailer. It'd be just as good. Or how about we could watch Red Sonja? That would top it. Just a Red Sonja trailer. All the worst bits of Red Sonja, that would still top it. Won't look as colourful, but I'd rather watch it. So, by bringing an old member of the family back into the fold. After Disney Plus series The Mandalorian debuted its first trailer. Pretty good trailer. I'm actually slightly interested. I don't want to be over the top interested because, well, obviously we know we're all going to be disappointed. More than likely. But I'm keeping my hopes up. At a very, very low level, so that when they come crashing back down to the ground, I don't hit like a guy falling out of an airplane without a parachute. That's what I'm thinking. Lucasfilm head Kathleen Kennedy strolled out onto the D23 stage in Anaheim Friday for one last surprise. Ewan Mcgregor came out to Star Wars music to confirm once and for all that he is playing Obi-wan Kenobi in an upcoming series. It wasn't exactly a surprise, as news that he'd reprised the role broke online last week, but McGregor noted that after years of having to play coy in interviews, it finally felt good to say it out loud. And you know, the good thing is that since we know how old Alec McGuinness was when he played Obi-Wan Kenobi, he's actually not a bad age to bring this up again. He can definitely do this. I'm interested to hear about Obi-Wan Kenobi's adventures on Tatooine and other places. Because he did other stuff. Who knows what else he did? Be interesting to see. Let's just hope they do it in a fair and a way which represents Obi-Wan Kenobi, rather than modern Disney. Kennedy said that the scripts for Obi-Wan Kenobi series were completed and they would be shooting next year. Earlier, Kennedy brought out Mandalorian executive producers Jon Favreau and Dave Filoni, with Favreau touting the series as being similar to his 2008 film Iron Man, which appealed to both Marvel fans as well as newcomers to mythology. And actually, if it had a feel of Iron Man to it, I might not hate this. I might not. I mean, I'm probably going to hate it, but I liked Iron Man, the original Iron Man film. The other two were utter trash. But the original Iron Man film, pretty good, happy with that. Good mix of humour, action, everything was great with that film. I would watch that over and over. The 8-episode first season run of The Mandalorian will debut on November the 12th when Disney Plus launches. Series stars Pedro Pascal, The Mandalorian, Gina Carano as Cara Dune, and Carl Weathers as Grief, Giancarlo Esposito and Taika Waititi, the droid IG-11, took to the stage to introduce the trailer. The series takes place after the fall of the Empire in 1983's Return of the Jedi and before the villainous First Order arose. So, the question is, would it feature Boba Fett? The only Mandalorian anyone really cares about is Boba Fett. Now, those of us that have read Star Wars Expanded Universe know that Boba Fett did not die in the Sarlacc pit. The Sarlacc died in the Sarlacc pit, but Boba Fett, he came out. And he went through a lot of recovery and a fair amount of changing in the way he felt about things, because we read the Bounty Hunter series. Yes, and it was absolutely bloody awesome. I love that series of books. If they're going to do something similar to that, I would be way, way on board with this. Really, really on board, loving it. Well, they've emasculated him as well and ruined the script, but from the trailer, it looks pretty good. Looks pretty good, and I was really glad to see IG-11. But then it says it centers on Pascal's Mandalorian, a bounty hunter type who is sent on a mission to collect something of great value. And here we come to the crux of the matter. A bounty hunter type. So it's going to be just a Mandalorian because they don't want to pay George Lucas the profits. They don't want to give him any kind of credit. Because I imagine that George Lucas still gets credit for and money for every time they use an original character or original place, an original spaceship. I imagine George Lucas has to get paid for that stuff. I mean, it's probably only a small percentage. It's probably looking at like maybe 5% probably. But I reckon that's the reason why Disney really, really wants to push this new stuff and do nothing with old Star Wars. What they've got is the name Star Wars, people's nostalgia for Star Wars, and that's it. Everything else from this point is new. Screw all these years of history and all the love people have for the great Star Wars characters of the past. Screw that. We don't need it anymore. They had the opportunity to bring all that together and have all the Star Wars crew back together. They threw it away. And we're left with what Disney wants to give us. But, saying that, I'm hopeful. The Mandalorian did look pretty good. So I'm looking forward to seeing it. So the first footage for the series debuted in April at the Star Wars Celebration, but Disney did not release that footage online. Mandalorian boasts a number of high-profile directors, including Waititi, I'm not sure that's a good thing, Bryce Dallas Howard, Rick Famuyiwa, and Deborah Chow. Okay. The Mandalorian is one of the multiple Star Wars shows in the pipeline for Disney+. There is also a Diego Luna-led Rogue One prequel. I like Rogue Squadron. I mean, the series of books was really cool, but, as you know, they're not going to use any of the original characters. They don't give a damn about that, because you've got to pay George Lucas. So it's going to be a whole bunch of new people that you're going to have to wait and see if you can actually care about them, if they write them in a way that's sympathetic enough for people to give a shit. This is Disney. Don't put your hopes up. It came out on stage with co-star Alan Tudyk. Luna asked Kennedy if they had a title they could reveal, and she said not one that they could talk about yet, but she confirmed the series would shoot next year. The popular Clone Wars animated series is also returning, and Kennedy said would debut in February 2020. Really? Are you sure? I thought that was cancelled. As for the Obi-wan series, it marks the official end of years of will he won't he for Ewan Mcgregor. McGregor has long flirted with a return to the character, which he played in 3 Star Wars prequels from 1999 to 2005. Back in 2017, THR revealed that Disney and Lucasfilm were developing a feature spin-off for the character to have been directed by Stephen Daldry. Those plans were shelved amid poor performance of Solo, a Star Wars trilogy, a poor performance that was basically guaranteed by the way they ruined the story of Han Solo. Why the hell didn't they make the Corellian trilogy? I don't know. Because they didn't give a shit about Star Wars. That's the reason. This is why the expanded universe was dumped. Because it was too good for Disney, and they might have had to give credit to someone else other than themselves. In the original 1977 movie, he is a desert-dwelling and war-weary hermit who later proves to be a wise and powerful warrior. Kenobi briefly mentors a young Luke Skywalker before being cut down by Darth Vader, his former pupil. Alec Guinness previously played the character, earning an Oscar nomination, because Alec Guinness was just awesome. Go back, have a look through his movie history. Alec Guinness could almost do no wrong. Sometimes he could play a character so well, you wouldn't even know it was Alec Guinness. Even though Alec Guinness, his voice is recognizable, his face should be recognizable, but that was a man that could act. In fact, that's what I'm going to go and do. You guys check out some more Star Wars stuff. Or don't, as I would advise. I'll do the checking out, and I'll do all the crying and the misery. You guys just wait and check it out when I'm finished crying, and I'll put it on here. And I'm going to go watch Star Wars A New Hope, or just Star Wars before they actually gave it the title A New Hope. Anyway, this is Movie Sucks signing out. I will talk to you guys again later.